Now, listen carefully, very important. This is drive, C drive, D drive, F drive. Okay, 3 drives I have. Similarly, I can create some containers here. Okay, containers. Containers is like a drive. Okay, maybe here I can put KSR data sets, I can put projects and all I can do. Now, if I open this, we have this files, okay. Here, I want to create, once I open the drive, what is happening? I have folders. I have a folders, okay. I can create one folders. In Azure, we don't have anything called folders. We call something called directory. Now, if I create a directory, it is telling we can add only a virtual directory. It is saying virtual directory. What is virtual directory? Something which will not at all visible in our eyes. Something which is happening in the backend. So that means your storage account which I've created, which is called block storage. So block means it's a file. Okay, it's a file. The meaning of block is file. So the first storage account which I created with whatever the parameters you see here, right? With whatever the parameters here, location, disk, like block, access tier, soft delete, everything I've created, right? So here what I've created is, it's actually a block storage. So the problem with the block storage is you can open, like you can create multiple containers, which is like a drive, but inside that, if you want to have a folders, it is not possible. Inside that, if you want to create it, it's not possible. A virtual directory does not actually exist in Azure. So it is not possible. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another account today, another storage account. Listen carefully. I repeat one more time, storage, create storage. I will go and use the same resource group so that the billing will be happening only for this. So I'll create 2 storages account, means for the 2 storages, billing will happen only with respect to this resource. Okay. Now what I will do, I will give some different name. KSR storage, I'll give ADLS. Okay, then everything is same. Okay, I will not do any changes. Everything I'll do same. The only one correction I will do is there is something called hierarchical namespace. In the yesterday's class, I would have told you this. I will tell you this later. That later is today. So I will enable this. For the first storage account which I created, I did not enable this particular option, hierarchical namespace. I repeat, when I created the first storage account, I did not enable the hierarchical namespace. Now I'm enabling the namespace. And the rest everything I'll keep it same. Enable public access, next 7 days, and then I'll go next, all of this, next. Next I will do everything I'll do same. Okay, the only one thing which I've done, the difference between this storage account which I created yesterday and this storage account is, this storage is called ADLS. Okay, the one which I've enabled the namespace, see, same storage only. Storage account is a storage account. The difference between your block storage as well as the ADLS is where you have enabled the hierarchical namespace, where you have disabled the hierarchical namespace. Okay, so here if you see enable hierarchical namespace, I've enabled it. Okay, now let me show you. This is the one which I created yesterday. I mean, yesterday in the sense, yesterday we started and today we created, right? So that one is this one, KSR data storage. If you see this, KSR data storage, hierarchical namespace is disabled. This is the one which I created some time back. Okay, in this, what is the problem? I'm not able to create the folders. Now what I'm doing, I'm creating one more today. That is one more storage with hierarchical namespace enabled. Now this is called ADLS. The full form is Azure Data Lake Storage. A for Azure, D for data, L for lake, S for storage. Azure Data Lake Storage. This is just a file storage. What is the difference between block storage and ADLS is, here I have not enabled the hierarchical namespace. But here in this particular storage which I created, KSR storage, everything else is same. Same region, subscription, standard mode, LRS mode, everything is same. The only one thing is I enabled it here. From disabled, you can enable it because it is clickable. But once you have enabled it, you cannot disable it. Okay, that's an option you have. Now, what is the difference now? Here there is a disabled option. This is the enabled option. What is the difference? In the disabled option, if I go to the container, this is like a drive. If I open this, I am not allowed to create a folders. It is throwing a message. You can add the folders only virtually. So this is something which I'm not liking. This is a generalized storage. This is a general purpose. General purpose means what? You can use it for your personal usage also. You can use it for your personal uses also. Your photos, documents, PDFs, whatever you want, you go and store it there. But here, the one which I've enabled the hierarchical namespace, I will go and create one container. I will go and create one container. In the container, let's say KSR container. I'll give a name. Okay, I'll give a name KSR container. Now, if I go and create it, now please observe carefully. In this particular drive, I can go and add big data, project data, KSR data. This was not possible in this. It was only allowing me to create a virtually. What will I do with virtually? But here it is allowing me to create folders. Now again in big data, let's say I will do one project. Flipkart. Flipkart is one more folder. Inside the Flipkart, I will store multiple years. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024.
So in which scenario we'll go for block storage?
Wait. 2025. Again in 2025, create one more directory. January, February. I'll not create everything. I'll directly jump on to October. October. Okay. Inside the October, 01/10. That is October 1st. 02 October. 03 October. Now finally I'll jump into October 10th. Now in this I will go and upload my today's data. Bike data for 2000. That is particularly I've done it in where I've stored this inside this container, inside the big data folder, inside the Flipkart. In the Flipkart, you have multiple years. Where exactly I've stored in the Flipkart 2025. Inside 25, you have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. In the October, again, I can go and store week-wise, day-wise, everything. Now, October 10th, 10/10, I will go and have the data. Like this, the data can be well organized. That is why it is called Azure Data Lake Storage. You can organize it well. So one, I have disabled the hierarchical namespace. One, I have enabled the hierarchical namespace. Both are used for storing only. Now here also I'm storing, here also I'm storing. Okay. So are you good with this storage and this storage? The only difference is here I can simply go and dump all the files. Your PDF files, document files, everything I can dump it into container only. I can dump it, I can use it for general purpose. But here I can organize it well. In one container, I can create multiple folders. Inside this, I can store only KSR data. Inside this, I can store only project data. Inside this, I can store only big data. Again, if I open this, again, this is a project that I'm working. And in this project, again, I have different years. Now, this is a well-organized storage. Okay. Now, are you all with me? Did you know the difference between the block storage and ADLS? As of now, the only difference is hierarchical namespace. What is the hierarchical namespace? If you enable the hierarchical namespace, see, logically you think, okay, now I have created all the folders, right? Now all the folders after I created, do you think I can go and delete those folders? Not possible. That is why once you enable it, you cannot disable it. Right? It's a common sense, right? You've already created all the folders. So now you cannot disable it. Now you cannot say, no, I don't want folders. Not possible. That's why it's not allowing. But here, if you see, here you can still go and create it. You can still convert it into a ADLS. What you should do? You need to go and change this to clickable, change this to enable. Okay, we can enable this. It will validate so that it will let you know that there are some features not supported. Okay, I'll agree. Now it will let you know. Okay, now I can go and start validating and I can upgrade. So I can convert from block to ADLS. But ADLS to block, I cannot convert it because I've already created the folders. Okay, so that's the one thing which you'll have to remember. Are we good? Yes?